Welcome back to Oldman Gaming. Welcome back to Season 39 of Gold Mining Simulator now. Once again, you can see I've got more gold in the bank. Actually, I haven't cashed any of it out, so... And we got a few more blocks that are missing, because I've been doing some digging. So let's just take a look at the leaderboard. Just got in here. So we're at 23.7. So we need about 10k to get to the next. I think my goal then is to get to top 5 in one or both of them. And that's about 10k. Well, if we put like 13k in and nothing changes, of course, that is, then we will have the goal. But as we know, things change. But we've got still plenty of gold in the ground before, we don't even have to do a reset yet. Hoping I get time enough to dig this all out and do a reset and get deeper, or should I say further. I think the max I could probably get to. I mean, I don't know what we've got planned for the 10 days before we go to Norway, but I have an idea. My wife's got something planned. And I never find out till the morning of. Or the night of, when she's like, we gotta wake up at 6 a.m. so we can go here. I'm like, what? It's summer. I'm not waking up till 10. Anyway. So I don't know exactly. I mean, I'll be able to get some video out at least every day. So that would give us, what, 11 days? 12? No, 11 days plus today. Well, technically no, because the 10th we're leaving probably somewhat in the morning. I think the first town that we're stopping to pick our son up in is about 2 hours away. And I think he gets off the train there at 10 a.m. So we definitely will need to be on the road around 8. So there won't be time in that day to make a video. So I probably have 10 days, well, 11 days including today. I also have to make some content for when I'm gone, because I don't know what kind of a internet I'll have, nor will I have the proper computer anyway. I could take my old one that I used to do my videos on. But the fact, like I said, I don't know what the internet's going to look like. It might be that we have some internet, but not enough to do anything more than, I don't know, maybe watch some videos or something. Or we just might not have like a huge, although we have this package with the I don't know if it's, I have to look and see. Like, we have a roaming package throughout most of Europe. So we get to a country and it'll say you've got, you can use the phone and data as normal. But they actually do have a cap on it somewhere. So it's not exactly unlimited. I don't know what we've got in the wash plant. What I've been doing, instead of letting it build up to 3 and then doing the clean out, is I have been doing it singly like I would normally do on the DLC side, because it's just a faster way to get stuff done. Like, I can get a cleanup done in like 2 minutes that way, or 3 minutes. And I believe what we're currently running, like if I let all 3 fill up and then do it like in a bunch like that, it probably takes 15 or 20 minutes to get done. And so that same 3 can be done in, say, 8 or 9 minutes. You can see that with each set of clean outs, that's if I plan to do 2 or 3 in a day, at least 2 anyway, that would be like a, what, 15-minute, 20-minute change? That's even like more dirt to go in the system if we do it that way. Do we? Now the dump truck's a bit on that one. But that's my goal then. We made the top 10. I think we'll probably stay in the top 10. Can't guarantee it, but I have this feeling that with as much digging as I'm going to be doing, the chances are pretty high that we'll go up in the ranking rather than down. So, I mean, even just today, I think I put in 3,000 already. Could be more. I forgot where I started, so I can't tell you exactly. So for the video, I'll do 2 cleanups as normal. But now I get to see it individually. You'll see that the daytime it runs at about 570 or something. And some of the night ones have been even up to 700. So you can see the bonuses kicking in between the different time frames of when you dig. Which, I mean, that's great. I know that there was some people who, they're good enough, they're better than me. They would dig only at night to get all that bonus money, or bonus gold. And then they wouldn't do anything in the daytime. I have to dig all the time because I'm just not that fast. Of course, this was with, and I kind of can do it, like, but this is with on the DLC side anyway. Here it's just, I don't know if you would really gain a whole lot that way because, well, anyway. The system I got working here is working well. It's keeping me up to date. And so I'm happy with that. So, like I've been playing most of the day today, so I will take a break later. My wife is out with her friends. They took a spa day over to Estonia. And from here, like a day trip to Estonia is pretty cheap. Because you just go on one of the... Well, it depends on the... I mean, you can get... It can be pretty expensive if you take the express one. Well, pretty expensive. It's like $60 to $100. But if you know, some tickets are $20. So that's why I say that that's a bit expensive if you're gonna. But it's nice to get there like by, I think it's an hour and a half that it takes with the express one. Could be wrong, maybe it's 2 hours, but it's a lot faster than the other one that's like 3 or 4 hours. Maybe it's not 4, it's probably like 3. Been a while since I've taken the trip over to Estonia, although I do like going there because, like, the place I like to visit is the Old Town, and it is like across the street from the harbor, so it makes it pretty simple. But we also go and visit the malls, obviously, because my wife likes to shop, like most ladies do. Nothing against it, but it's not why I went there. I like the whole castle and old town kind of vibe over going shopping in the malls. It used to be better, like 5 or 10 years ago. Prices were much different, but I think their pricing is starting to catch up with the rest of Europe, and so things aren't as cheap as they used to be over there. You know, like food used to be super cheap, And like a lot of Finns would go there mostly for alcohol. But even that's kind of, I think it's not as, it's still cheaper. They wouldn't do it because you still see all the people packing their alcohol over to the, they get like, they have these little trolleys and they just fill them up with boxes of whatever. And I don't know if they buy it on the ship or if they actually buy it somewhere at the, like, I don't drink, so I don't know. This is just what I see. There we go. Now it's full. Alright, well, we're back into the bonus digging, so that's actually nice. Or the night, because we get a bonus in the day, but there's a lot more bonus at night. Where are we at in the system here? 68, so we're not far off. That's also really good. I might put out a double feature today. We'll see how I feel after I get done with this. Now again, I could probably come back here. I should try, because now where we're coming to, we can just like pull straight in and then back. Oh, we're kind of done here too as well. Let me see. We'll go back over here. And that block's pretty well good and dug out, so we'll get this one. I'm still kind of debating that one over there. That one that's highlighted over there, but it's got good gold in it, so there's just 4 meters of crap dirt on the top, where all the rest of these don't have it. But I could just dig off the top and then go dump the dirt, and then once we've got good color, then we come back and put it all into the system. So that might be what I do, because, you know, like probably 2K of gold over there. Not 2K, 1K. If we dig it all the way to the bedrock, which is the plan. I'm wondering if I should make the ramp or not care. Like, 'cause I could spend an hour probably doing the ramp. Or 10 minutes, depends on how how much of like how I do it. And my plan is to just dig the... Now we gotta create some room first though to move around. Okay, let's see. Quite the level difference here, but I know that you can even see that it goes up. Oh yeah, I'm a bit tired. That's my own fault. For once, I stayed up quite late. And then when I did decide to go to bed, the baby woke up and took a while to go to sleep, so even lengthened my awakeness more than I wanted it to. Right now he's having a nap, so that's really nice. I get some alone time. It's always good when he's around. He's like a super happy baby, so it's enjoyable to see him crawling around, enjoying himself, and always smiling at you, so. Maybe we'll catch the bug. I've done it a few times today where you actually fly. You pop out of there, you end up kind of above the middle of the claim here, and you're flying. Why are the lights not on over here? Makes me want to, concerns me a little bit, but it's how it is after a restart. It's just the lights. Everything else is actually on, so good thing, because we didn't really check to see how it was going, but I kept trying to see how fast I was doing the cleanup on a single cleanup criteria. I always forget, like, once I'm done with it, to look at the clock. I'll look at the clock when I start. I forget to look at the clock at the end, so I don't know what my timing is, but I think it's about 3 minutes. And then I've been looking at how much gold I put through, but not how much dirt. And actually, if you're doing like bulking up all 3 or 4 that you can get into and then doing a cleanup, then the processed dirt is going to count a little bit more than the gold, because it's, you know, like doing it this way, you can only process so much dirt in a day. So if you're something like, I would say, I think it's like something around 7,000 cubic feet per day. Is it meters? I don't remember which one it's in. By the way, 7,000 is the number I remember, or like comes to mind. If you've got the, that might be with the, it's very possible that that's with the Frankensteins. So midnight's gonna roll around soon. Hopefully I'll remember to check that out. At least you can pause the video and have a look at it. But I have failed to do that too. Like, I know I've seen like 2 different nights go by, and what I've done is looked at, oh, I've made like 3K gold a day. Very nice. But then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I should have. So it means I'm putting in about 1,500 an hour. We're doing 3 cleanups per hour on average. Which I think is good. I haven't watched a lot of other people play, especially some of the top people like Rasher. I haven't watched him play for a while. I should, just to kind of see what he's up to, see if I can learn anything. Although most of them have commented that they've learned stuff from me, which, I mean, that's cool. I'm happy that I put out videos that people can learn from, but when it comes to faster digging, I don't really have exact know-how on that. Or it's just a matter of, you know, maybe they're doing something a little better than I am. For instance, I believe it was Cass, who, I believe it was Cass, I'm pretty sure. But I haven't seen him around for a while. I haven't talked to him, but I'm sure they've been in the chats. I haven't been in there like a couple months because we've just been super busy. But anyway, I was watching him play in a live stream one day, and he was doing these single cleanouts and getting them done at like 2 minutes of clean out. And I was like, dang, that is super fast. Way faster than what I'm doing. And so I changed it up. It took like a few cleanups to really get the speed down, but now I too am doing those cleanouts just as fast. So like I said, if you bulk it all up, or you save it all, and you set up 3 or 4 swaps before you do the cleanup, then your cleanup's going to easily take 20 minutes. And longer if you're really slow at it. So, but if I just hop out, switch the buckets, and get back to digging, then I'm doing the swap faster, and I am digging more dirt per day, which is what we all need. Oh, these are like 90. What? All right, this is not what I... Well, you know what? To keep the flow going, I don't have to... See, that's the thing. I don't have to stop and wait for it to, like, fill up. We'll just go get more dirt in the next stop. The next time we come back here, we'll swap it out. Been trying to keep everything, like together, or, like, at the same numbers. And, well, I wouldn't normally, but this is right here. We're coming by, so let's do it. So let's have a look. See, it's well, 21:30 into the video. So I also wanted to see if, like, because we can now pick up more of these mats, is it faster that way too? I mean, it feels like it, right? Especially when you get it down like this. You don't drop anything, because I've done that too. Oh, shit. Well, this is good. See, this is why I also do the single swaps, because now I didn't lose anything really. Maybe an ounce, not ounce, but 1 or 2% on one of the buckets. Let's see. Yeah, more than 1, but lost like 9%. But it is what it is. Well, actually, what I do here, because they're not a full bucket and they'll go down really fast, I'll take one of these to start with. There we go. Put 2 together. I'm gonna just put these here and come back. I'm just trying to keep this up so that I don't miss it. That's done. We'll turn it off. So now we've got about half the cleanup done. Did we get these ones over here? We did. Okay, good. Kind of couldn't remember. Come on, faster. Now, I could speed it up. Actually, I'm not sure, because it might overload the system, actually. Shoot. That's going to slow things down. Oodalolly, oodalolly. Put that there for now. So my goal when I do these is try to get all the mats and everything put back before I get the total back from the system. So I did finally get this guy upgraded. I mean, because a couple days have passed since we've... So see, we're at 11%, so we did good. Where's the dump truck? It's down here. 509. That's kind of pretty sad amount, but okay. Yeah, I feel like we're way back for some reason. We're there we go, get it all nice and set up right. Oh, see, I forgot to look. But we were somewhere around 24 or 25, so 3 to 4 minutes. Not too bad, I guess. I can speed it up if I get multiple, like another wavetable, but I remember vaguely that overload, that's too much for the system, so like, because I turn off the tables anyway, or the negators after they're done, then once they're done, you just then turn the wavetable on. It's like, just have to manage it a little better, a little differently, but which then, you know, if that's the first things I turn on and then turn them off, we can double the output of our cleanup. I like using just the one because then, you know, we saw clearly that I have 507 ounces of gold and I don't have to do any math to figure things out. Most of the time I hit that, but every once in a while I just hit it. Instant stop. Now I'm gonna, just to be on the safe side, we just did a cleanup, so I'm gonna make sure everything's good to go. Got 3 buckets there, all the mats there, all the buckets here. I mean, these don't matter at the moment, but also making sure I put them all through. Alright, I think we're good. Everything seems to be counting up, as far as I can see. Yep. Looks good. I'm leaving the cables that are broken by bears out there so we can see how many bear attacks we've had in this, in season 39. I do have an overseer, but I don't think I think they're only level 1. So they don't do a lot. Mostly they just tell you, hey, something's gonna break, go buy a repair part. I'm like, alright, no thanks. I'll let my mechanics figure it out. Although I really would like another mechanic. I have 2. I think. I may have, no, I have got 2. Let's make sure they're, pretty sure they're assigned here. At least one is, we see them, oh, okay. We see the repair sign over many different things. So at least one guy is here. Yeah. I don't want it to pull me off the top. Getting stuck and being dragged under. Or dragged down. I've done that before. You know, you're just not paying attention. You're just doing what you do. Moving the arms back and forth. The next thing you know, it's gotten stuck between the wall and the dump truck, and the dump truck doesn't move enough. And so you end up ripping the thing down the cliff. I feel like this is going faster. And we'll see here. Because we might, well, we don't have time to get, but this is how it ended in the previous night. I had pretty much all the dirt in the system, but I didn't have time to actually process it, so. And we'll kind of be that same way today. I think we'll probably need another two dump trucks though. Two after this one, that is. Might even need three. This might only be our second one. Can't quite remember. It says, looks like 32. Could be 22. Nope, it's 30. So that would be... Yeah, we need 2 plus a little bit. Basically, this is what I've been doing all day. But a bit slower because been also hanging with the little guy. He normally doesn't like to fall asleep in our arms. He's not much of a cuddly baby. Very weird, but like, since he's had this cold that he's got, he's been very, like, when he wants to go to sleep, he'll just walk up to you and like be like nagging on you to pick him up, and then he'll happily get comfy in your arms and go to sleep. Which is nice, because I'm a cuddly guy. I really like to cuddle. I've always cuddled with all my babies and always put them to sleep, but he's been a little bit of a different guy, and it's a little sad because it's our last guy and he doesn't want to cuddle with me. But he's a happy guy, so it's all good. Very smiley boy. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, I'll worry about it. The truck is always kind of a little bit in the way. I have to think I want to dig this out now. Kind of wouldn't mind having the excavator up on the dirt and then the dump truck down on the bedrock so that there's, you know, shortens the amount of like raising the arm we got to do. But that will maybe take a bit more, you know, a bit of thinking of how to kind of get that to work. So that you don't like cut yourself off and either have your excavator on a little island that you can't get to, or you know, whatnot. But I'll get it figured out. But it's a lot of dirt we moved. It's a much different style of play than the DLC. Gosh, can we? There we go. Why is it being such like kept clicking the button, it wouldn't switch over. But I'm liking this here classic style now. No matter which way we work it, it's still my thumbs get sore from playing so much. So I always have to take a bit of a break. But now, because we're in the top 10 on both, and I don't feel like we're going to slide out of the top 10 anytime soon. I do feel more like I could take a break, and I'm not so like worried about keeping up the pace. Like today I've already kept up the pace, to be honest. I think with this video I put in like 4K for the day, and this is actually a really good amount considering we're just using the dump truck and an excavator, the medium excavator and not the large one. With the large one we should be able to put in a lot more, in probably like 7 or 8K, because you can just dig so much more dirt. And you can also dig deeper. But it's not available. I do kind of wish it was, but it's hard to believe we're pretty much, or not pretty much, we're already halfway through the year 2025. These days and months and years have just been flying by. Like, where's midnight? I feel like it should have been here about 10 minutes ago. That was a good shot right onto the truck. And there's midnight. Oh, process 2.5. Then we're doing, I can't say if I'm doing good or bad because I don't know the yardage, but I'll have to keep watch. It seems low, but I could be wrong. Again, this is first time in probably a year or two that I've played on the non-DLC or the classic style, so I don't remember all the numbers and if they're good or bad, but I know I have been keeping up a pretty good like schedule or whatever. Can't think of the word all of a sudden. What are we at, 60? Yeah. Well, pretty much 70, but so we need this dump truck and one more. A good schedule, I guess. It's about what I was looking for. Darn, I keep forgetting that I should go down here forward because there's now probably enough room to turn around, and a lot of it has been really packed down because I've driven this dump truck everywhere here. I think there's only this one here, so I think we're almost out of dirt up here. Oh yeah, pretty close. Then I either have to make the decision to dig that one out or just dig at the bottom. Either way, there's lots of gold to be had, and we're gonna get it. And we're going to be having it. Wait, what? Oh yeah, those jig buckets are pretty far ahead. In fact, what I should do to kind of bring it back to being even is once the other stuff begins to like swap, then I go actually take the buckets and swap them so that they're back to like 1% when everything else is. I think I'll do that because I having certain things way ahead of the others, it bugs me. Oh, forgot this is the easier way to get down there, and easier and quicker way actually. So I think if we start digging at that square, well, that's just it. We'll have to dig the square ahead of it out. Fuel tank is empty. No, it's not. You just kidding me. And then after we dig the one ahead of it, then we start with the... Because I'm not going to use the bulldozer to make the ramp. I'll make the ramp with the excavator. Oh, gee. Oh, now we're going down forward like I've said I should in a long time ago. Because, oh, but we're kind of out of dirt up. Oh, no, we're not. There's plenty of dirt. See, because we can just come up here, take a quick back up, and then it's faster because we come screaming down here at twice the speed. Actually, I guess we should back up a bit. There's a lot of gold left in that little, like this yellow line coming down the wall. I like how it works because it's like there's a lot of gold hidden here then. So here's what I'm going to do. I went the wrong way though, I think. Yeah. Just to get them a little closer. Dang it. just gonna go dump these in. I don't care what we get out of them because I'm just making it even. And see, it's not a lot, but so now they'll all be a little closer to one another. Damn it, get in there. Too bad we can't pour one bucket into the other if they're not full. But it's all good. Alright, so now we need just a little bit more gold. Dirt, I mean. Gold. We need a lot more gold, so we need a little bit more dirt, and then it'll switch. We can do the full cleanup, but we're not there yet. Just gonna fill up the whole dump truck and also see if we can get. I'm thinking I'll probably, since I'm at the top here, I could still go over to the other side there and dig it out. Take off a bit off the top if I can first, and then now I don't know what the fuel is low on. Could almost say there's enough for another dump truck in this dirt here. That's where we're at. We're at, yeah, basically 90. In the 90s, and we can. Okay, so now everything should have either switched or will switch in a few moments. Okay, let's have a look-see. Wow, we're quite far into the next run. I really do wish these filled up differently, but it is what it is. Because it should just be one bucket, not two. Let's get this in there. What am I doing? I don't know. It's back here. I'll bring this one with me. And we'll go over here. So what makes it faster is I never have to like cross and try to get the other ones. Everything's just right at the reach. Okay, there's all our money making dirt going through. All of our buckets are up to date. All right, once again we did it. We stayed ahead of this. Where did I put 5:05? But this is nighttime. Where's? I guess that block that we're digging in isn't as great as I'd like it to be. What? How's that other block in the back? That's a good. What? They're kind of not worth going. I mean, they are and they aren't. You know what I mean? Like if I was... Okay, that has 2K in it, so I'm gonna say it's probably a great block to go get. Yeah, see, a lot of these blocks have 1,000 ounces still in them, so that's really good. Let me check something here. Are you waking up, little guy? We gotta take off two. Like if we got down here and bulldoze this way, we could get 3 more squares. But do I really want to? Well, I have to say no. No, I don't want to. Wow, I'm gonna look at the leaderboard. Did it bump us up any? The 1,000 that we just put in. I think I probably need about 10K more to really make it bump anymore, because so I'll dig out what's here, which I think will be enough to fill up the dump truck. If not, we can take some from the ground or from the lower level, I guess. Because I don't want to dig that square and put the top stuff into the dump truck full. Because I want to be able to take the top 2 or 3 meters off and then go dump it. So can't, or don't want to dump out good gold dirt, so. Okay, as usual, this is probably where I'm going to leave the video. That way I've got time to get it up to YouTube and all that other junk. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. Yeah, we need 4K there. And 9K there, so. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you want to help support me, you can do so by hitting the members button. Become part of the OMG gang. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.